This is part 2 of the syllabus review. As I was saying in the previous part 1, the grades, or the course policies, include some low drops, and so use those strategically for when you have to either miss something because you're sick, there's some technical issues with your computer, internet, you're traveling, work, any other things like that. Okay, be strategic about it. The other thing that I want to say about that it's over here actually. The drop deadline is normally the second week of the quarter by Friday. At that point, you can drop and I think you get a full refund and you don't have a W on your transcripts. But between week 2 and week 8, you can still withdraw and you will get, I think, no refund at that point, and also there will be a W on your transcript. Beyond week 8, you cannot drop, and I cannot drop you either. So make sure that you have those deadlines in mind if you need them. As I said before, there will be some tutorial help if you want to go to the STEM Center. Here are the hours, and you can look at that little map here if you're able to make it to this location on campus. There are other resources here that you can actually review on your own. Let me just finish up by talking about the class calendar. You can actually view the calendar here, and sometimes it cuts off a little bit, so you can always use this link, and if you do that, you can view the whole calendar inside of Google Drive. This is automatic. You can just view it, and if you want to download it, you can always go here and download as something, maybe Excel. Notice that the calendar is organized by week. So here, week 1 through 12, all the way down here. And I put the date of the Monday for that week. So week number 1, obviously, will be April 10. We cover orientations, module 0, and the stuff should be done by Sunday. Hopefully, I ask you to do it actually as soon as Tuesday. That's probably the best because you have work to do. But I say Sunday here just in case you need more time to get that done. Chapter 10 is the first topic for this class for this week. It continues in week number 2. So for week number 1, I'm only asking you to do the quiz for your reading and a bio posting. Here are the deadlines for those 2 items. This is part of your orientation, actually. This is part of your reading of the chapter, and do that by Wednesday, and we'll see. Hopefully you get done. In fact, I probably will change it to Sunday just to make it easier. Homework 10, again, here's where you see what's assigned. This comes from the back of your book for chapter 10. It starts on page 560, and you see you have a few problems there to solve. You can again look at my module, look at the lecture notes and the homework review, the answer keys, and see how they have been solved by the authors. And I also have some notes of my own in those homework keys. Now they relate to the homework that is assigned, that is based on those homework or static homework assignments that you see in the back of your chapter. Now the homework in MAL, that when you go actually and go into MAL and go to homework 10, you will get the very same problems but with different numbers. Keep that in mind, and that is due the following week on Sunday. And again, notice that every due date has a due time of basically 11:59 p.m. so almost midnight, unless otherwise announced or noted here on the syllabus. But for the most part, if it's not noted, it will be 11:59 p.m. on that day. Here I have some notes about withdrawals. Like I said before, there's a midterm exam in week number 4, and I'll send an announcement out a few days before, and I think for this one there will be even a practice exam in that week. Now notice that practice exams and the actual exams themselves are never open at the same time. So practice exams close when the midterm exam opens. So keep that in mind as you work through this. Here's some of the other chapters. Again, the topic, the week, start date, the topic, what's due, and when it's due. Here's the CCP posting deadline as well. Midterm number 2 is in week 9. The release of the project instructions or the case study instructions will be done about week 9. And at the end, you will be submitting that project or case study on Tuesday of finals week. The final exam is going to be due on that Thursday. And so make sure that your calendar agrees to this. If you have any questions, let me go back to see if there's anything else I can actually review. There will be other things here, important notes about teamwork, about the calendar itself, the point system, bump ups to your final grade. Read this. I mean, it's going to be important to your final grade, so make sure you do that. Other things here about about the class you can responsibilities as a student, which I like to sort of mention here, class philosophy, and that is all. So hopefully that was helpful. Enjoy. See you in class.